What if your face could tell a story of your ancestry, achievement, and identity? And imagine it could keep a living record of who you are. For the indigenous people to New Zealand, known as the Maori, these traditional tattoos are far more than just body art. To them, traditional tattoos, known as tamoko, serve as an expression of their heritage, status, and personal history. Unlike most modern tattoos today, which are typically decorative, Tamoko has deep symbolic roots that carry spiritual and cultural significance from generation to generation. Today, I'd like to take you on a journey into the traditions of Tamoko, and together we'll explore its origins, meaning, application process, and its recent increase in popularity. Hopefully, by the end, you'll understand that Tamoko is far more than just ink, it's identity written in the skin. Tamoko has been a sacred tradition among the Maori people since it was brought to New Zealand by their Eastern Polynesian ancestors in 1769, where it was first originated. Tattooing is common across the Pacific Islands. However, according to Zealand Tattoo, what makes Tamoko so unique to the Maori people is that its distinctive style and techniques that they have developed from the traditional practice. These techniques include use of raised scarification patterns. Tamoko is deeply intertwined with the Maori identity as it serves as a visual representation of a person's social status, achievements, and ancestry. Every design is uniquely created and tailored to the individual's personal story. In Maori culture, tamoko is not just a form of art, it's a symbol of status and authority. Each pattern, line, and spiral have significant meanings to the receiver's personal life, such as the tribe they originated from, their family history, or something they are proud of. According to an article by Magic Art, it was common for warriors to have full facial moko to signify their rank and accomplishments, while women used to draw the moko on their lips, chin, and even foreheads as an expression of their heritage and leadership. Later, these tattoos reflected pride, identity, and respect within the community. The traditional practice of receiving tamoko was considered extremely spiritual, as its application process was physically intense, making the tattoo even more valuable. Unlike modern tattoo applications, are which is a needle injecting ink into the skin, tamoko uses a broad tooth comb with of varying lengths called U. According to the article published by the Museum of New Zealand, these are these combs are then dipped into a dark pigment and pounded into the skin with a small mallet known as ta. The teeth of these combs pierce the skin, depositing this dark pigment. This method of tamoko applied to the face in the form of scarification, which is like the practice of wood carving, as both are distinguished by deep grooves and stained with dark pigment. This application was terribly painful, but most decided to suffer through it because it was considered a sign of strength, resilience, and commitment to their culture. This process was often accompanied by rituals, which further characterize its deep spiritual connection between the receiver, their ancestors, and the Maori community. However, with modern tattooing technology, the traditional techniques and tools have been replaced, but many Maori people still agree that the act of receiving tamoko is a powerful rite of passage, as it's a connection to their family's history. However, the cultural practice of tamoko had faced a significant decline due to colonization. According to the article, the resurgence of traditional minority tattooing, it was suppressed by the Western influence during cultural integration during the 19th and 20th century. During this time, many Maori people were discouraged from displaying their traditional markings, leading to an almost fatal loss of this once sacred form of art. In recent years, there has been a powerful resurgence of pride in the culture, promoting a return of tamoko today. Maori cultures everywhere have embodied their heritage and decided to reclaim the once marginalized traditions. And according to the article Tamoko, um, This revival isn't just about the tattoos itself. It's about the importance of reconnecting with their ancestral wisdom, language, and the culture that was nearly lost forever. Tamoko is so much more than just body art. It reflects the Maori culture, from its origin as a symbol of ancestry and status to its deeply rooted spirituality. Tamoko has continued to be a sacred tradition to still today, and it connects the Maori people to their community. Even when it was faced with an almost extinction from colonization, the tradition was able to make a powerful revival, which reflects the strength of the Maori people. So hopefully the next time you see a Tamoko design, you won't just see ink, you'll see a story that is unique, history, and spirituality.